The question is, do you need supplements? I'm going to break it down for you in a few different ways. The short answer on if you need supplements is no, you don't. You can get everything that you need, everything supplements offer from whole food. The problem is that most of us are not getting enough through whole food. Certainly, most of us are underdoing protein. Now, there are a bunch of different types of protein supplements. I do not have one of my own. I'm not pushing somebody's product. But what I will say is that protein is the most important macronutrient when it comes to fat loss. I don't care that much about how much fat you're getting. I don't care that much about how many carbs you're getting as long as you're within your caloric parameter. But here's why protein is so important, especially when it comes to fat loss. If you are not getting enough protein and you're working out and you're walking and you're losing weight, the body is way more subjective and has way more of a potential to drop and burn muscle mass as fuel when you're on a lower calorie diet or in a calorie deficit, which you are if you're losing weight. So if you are not getting enough protein, especially during this period, you're putting your body at risk for burning through muscle. Now, why does that matter? The less muscle you have on your body, the slower your metabolic rate. What is your metabolic rate? Is the amount of calories your body is burning at rest around the clock. So the more muscle you have, the higher that rate is, the more calories you're burning, the more room you have to eat, the easier it is to drop weight. So if you don't have enough protein, you are sacrificing muscle and dropping your metabolic rate over time. The majority of people that I speak with, I had a conversation with a friend this morning on nutrition and getting him set up, the majority of people are underdoing protein. And that is the first fix. When I'm sitting down with nutritional clients, that is the first thing we address is how many grams of protein you're getting. Most people don't know, one. And then two, when we do take a deeper look on why the scale isn't moving, why fat loss isn't happening, it's because you're underdoing protein. And it's kind of converse to think, oh, I need to increase the consumption of some type of food in order to decrease my overall fat. But this is the power of macronutrients, and protein specifically is super important. So do you need supplements? No, you don't need supplements, but can a supplement like that, like a protein powder, help you get where you want to go a lot faster? Yes, it can. Personally, I'm typically adding in about 2 scoops of protein powder, and there's pea proteins, there's vegetable proteins, there's a lot of good proteins you can use, or just a standard whey like I'm using. But whatever protein you're okay with, brown rice, pea protein, whey protein, egg protein, a good scoop or 2 will help you get to the amount of protein you need per day. How much protein you need per day, typically I've touched on this in other videos, but I target, and my goal weight is about 160 pounds, I target about at least 100 per day. If your goal weight is 180 pounds, say at least 120 grams of protein per day. If your goal is 100 pounds, I'd say at least 70, 75 grams of protein per day, but I'll put some of that below in the notes. But do you need supplements? No. And all the other supplements we're not going to get into today, most of those you absolutely don't need, like, these other vitamins and pre-workouts and all these other things. If your nutrition is perfectly in line, your training is perfectly in line, then those other supplements make a little bit of difference. Today, specifically talking about protein powder, and it can help the vast majority of you out there get to your goals a lot quicker. So regardless of which one you choose, add in 20 to 40 grams of protein a day. It's going to help you get to your target number, which again, I'll put below in the notes, a lot easier. And it's all about convenience and the ability to sustain this for the long term. Hope this helps you guys. Let me know what questions you have. Be sure to sign up for the free text platform if you haven't. Really appreciate you guys doing that. All the notes below. See you soon.